It's even on the wall. Look at this. It's everywhere and I am covered in it. It's very tiring, very tedious, so respect to anyone who does this for a living. But yeah. All right. Second quarter also finally done. It came out really good. I think I like this side better than the other side, but it's also a bit easier without the fuel door. So yeah, good results, and I'm happy to continue with the rest of the car. So for now, this is the look of the quarters, and yeah, really happy with it. So for now, I'm going to remove the front doors so I get full access of the side skirts because they're glued. I can't remove them. So I do need to get all up in that corner. First thing I'm going to do is start sanding the edge of the side skirt all around it so I can then smooth it out with body filler, just like the rest of the kit. And yeah, just more of the same. Let's go.
It's been a while since I ran into you on a street. I wonder if you moved. Hope everything is going amazing for you. And you're not feeling blue. I feel the rain pour down my face, but
So I've just finished with the side skirts. Side skirt number 1 and side skirt number 2. So now that the side skirts are done, I think I'm going to attack the bumpers. I have the rear bumper here. It already had some good work done, but there's a lot to finish on the sides here. So I'm going to start with a little bit of sanding and then body filler and sanding again. I think I want to combine it with the front bumper as well because it doesn't need that much work. And if I can combine the body filler stage, then I don't have to switch so much between sanding and body filler, and I can be a lot more efficient.
Looking for a love story anymore. 'Cause join me, Romeo and Juliet, we're chemical. This ain't a love story, it's a funeral. Darling, damn, you look beautiful. This ain't a love story, it's a funeral. You're killing my heart, it's a usual.
All right, so I've pretty much finished the rear bumper already, and I've just mounted it with the force of duct tape just to see how it looks, and I think it came out pretty good. You can see the lines flowing back and forth, both sides, and I'm pretty happy with the overall look. I think the rear end is looking a lot better right now, and I just have a couple of things to finish up. Like here, I gotta add a little bit of height. The door is a bit further than the quarter panel, but overall, yeah, the rear end is nearing completion. Really happy with the fitment of the door down there and the way the door flows back into the side skirt, so that's pretty good. Now I need to attack the front bumper. I thought there was less work, but actually there is a lot of work on this thing to be done. Like, I've got to extend this part a little bit further because right now it is showing a bit of the chassis below. And same thing with the sides here. I've got to smoothen them out and also extend them to reach, well, I'll show with my foot there, to reach the top of the core support. So I've got to do this, extend that, and also it is super weird how they cut it at AB.W. They sort of cut it slanted, so this part is a lot further away from the chassis than this part. No idea why, but I need to extend this back all the way to the chassis. Now, another thing is those sides here kind of poke out. I've already ground them a little bit, but there used to be a bump here, which in my opinion looks a bit weird. That you get this sort of bump out and then the fender. So I do want to smooth everything out into one single line, which means I'll have to fill in this part of the wing or the fender to sort of match the line of the wheel arch, so everything is basically just one straight line. I think that'll look a lot cleaner. I mean, this isn't horrible. It actually looks quite bulky and mean, but I think I do want that really clean line on the side. So I'm gonna jump on this, and while I'm at it, I will also reinforce the backside of the fenders, because those are a bit thin, and I do need to grind a little bit from the top, make it a bit smoother. So yeah, front end needs a lot more work than the rear, but hopefully I can fix those things up pretty quickly and finish up with the body work. I've chosen to go with metal for the extension of the bumper here. I will just glue this piece right behind it and extend it by a couple of centimeters. And the reason I'm going with metal is because it's easy. I could just cut a piece up, whereas if I went fiberglass, I'd have to actually make that thing out of fiberglass first. So yeah, super easy, and I'll just use this 5-minute epoxy glue. It's nothing crazy. I hope it holds.
There's no signs of stopping now. She stares at me from the ground, like it lives with him, just trying to tear me down. In this evil game, she's proud, living in my head rent free, knowing that she's killing me, she's killing me. All you do is waste my time. All you do is waste my time, yeah. All you do is waste my time, yeah, 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 yeah. I'm not looking for a love story.
I've just finished the first pass of body filler on the front bumper, and these extensions are starting to look really good. I love them. The only thing is they weren't long enough, so now I've added some reinforcement in the back here and a little bit of an extension, so I can put some more body filler and finish up the shape. Now on the sides as well here, I need to go for a second pass. I didn't put enough body filler, so even though I sanded it down, I just wasn't able to get the shape that I wanted. And I've got a little bit of fixing to do right here. Since I cut this bumper up and brought it out, it kind of does a double arc now. So I need to fill all this in here, so it's all nice and continuous. On the fender side of the world, I reinforced the back really good. So now I've got like 4 layers of fiberglass on the whole back section of both fenders. And I actually went over the metal as well. So now I can actually grind all the way almost to the metal on the other side without losing the structural integrity. So on the fenders, I actually want to grind the shape a little bit down first and then do the body filler. I did start with some body filler on this piece here, but yeah, it's very rough still. So anyways, a little bit of grinding, more body filler, and then body filler the bumper, and we should be in a good place.
Lives with him, just trying to tear me down. In this evil game, she's proud, living in my head rent free, knowing that she's killing me, she's killing me. All you do is waste my time, yeah, yeah. All you do is waste my time, yeah. All you do is waste my time, yeah, 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 yeah. I'm not looking for a love story anymore, 'cause honey, Romeo and Juliet were chemical. This ain't a love story, it's a funeral. Darling, damn, you look beautiful. This ain't a love story, it's a funeral. You killed my heart, as usual.
All right, this is it, the final look of today's video. Man, it's looking so good, so much better than before. Everything flows, and yeah, really happy with the result. So let's do maybe a quick walk around, starting with that front grille. I extended this part all the way to the chassis and the sides as well, made them super clean, and then moved on to the sides. So here you can see there's a bit of a step, so I need to actually fit the bumper properly on there. But it does line up with the fender pretty well. And if you look at the front, there is much less of a step. There still is a little bit, so I'm going to add a little bit more to the fender. I'll do that offline. Then moving to the fenders, I made them a lot smoother and reinforced the back, so they're actually really solid right now. And I also started on the side pieces here, so I started making the final shape, and actually they fit really well on the side skirts, so I'm really happy about that. And then moving to the side skirts, I guess all that needed to be done was molding the actual edge to the chassis. And then moving to the rear, we've got the door and the quarter panel, which look absolutely amazing, and I am really happy with that door gap. It still needs a bit of work, but just the way it flows and yeah, the general shape of it is really, really good. Really happy about this part as well. I think it's kind of hard to see on camera because of the different colors, but it helps tie everything together, especially from how wide this is. It needs a big step out, and having this little sort of curve into the door and matching the side skirt, it really, really works. Moving on to the rear, I started molding or doing the final molding of the fuel door, so it looks a lot smoother right now. And then obviously the rear bumper, which needed quite a lot of work in this area right there to match with the quarter panel, and then finishing up smoothly towards the back here. But other than that, it was in a really good shape before. And then moving on to the other side, pretty much the same thing. Just mind you, this is just held on with tape, so if everything seems a bit wonky, it's because of the tape. And then I could probably still open the door and show you guys the final shape of the quarter. I tried to make everything as smooth as possible on the door jamb as well, because this will be molded along with the quarter panel. I've modified this a lot, and I've brought it up by a couple of centimeters, and did the same thing on the door side down here. So this needs to be done in order to actually fit this door on there. And finishing up in the front, again, side skirt, and then the massive front fenders, which also tie kind of poorly into the bumper, but that will be fixed. So yeah, this is the final look for today. I hope you liked seeing the update, and I know it wasn't the most interesting video, but this bodywork stuff takes a lot of time. I've been at it for a week, and this is how far I've gotten. So definitely mad respect to anyone who does this for a living. It is super tedious, but so rewarding once you see the final product. So yeah, I want to give you guys a final look, but I can't take the car out because it's dark. So what I'm gonna do is actually go up there and give you guys a top view. And here we are. You can just see how wide this thing is. All right, guys, so this is where I'm going to leave it for today, with a beautiful view right behind me. And thanks a lot for watching. I am sorry it took so long for me to post these updates. I just chose to finish some other projects so I can actually use them. But now I'm back on the Subi, and this thing will be sick this year. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.